Hi, I have another little journal here to show you. This one's made out of a grocery bag and covered with, that's upholstery fabric. And a little bit of ribbon. This is a little embroidery piece I did. So let's get into it. There's the bag. It makes pockets on the front and back, and it's covered in Tim Holtz fabric with a little lace pocket in the front. And this in the pocket is a little piece of vellum, a book page with gesso, distressed, so you can journal on that. That goes in the front pocket. This is a little piece of, it's handmade paper I purchased. In this pocket, it's like a little, I did some eco pressing on my jelly plate. You know, just weeds, and so it makes a nice little journaling spot. And the way you fold it, it just tucks in the top here. And I put in a little faux wax seal. And then I made this out of scrapbook paper and put a little Tim Holtz photo in there. So the first part here has got a little scrappy notebook. So all the extra papers I had to cut down, I just made it into a little notebook to go in this pocket. And this is made with a file folder, distressed and stamped. This is a book page, little journaling, the inside of this, a couple pages sewn in there. And this is a pocket with an envelope in there, a bit of lace. Yep. This is a bookmark I made out of some of Tim Holtz paper. A little charm on the bottom. This lady's from a book. And I did a little sewing on there on my sewing machine. I'm trying to learn how to do that free motion sewing. There's a little flip out. And these are index cards, just distressed, stamped. Yeah, made a little tag, a journaling card. Interesting papers. That's another, I like to take a blank sheet and just decorate it. Blank sheet of paper with gesso and collage. That's a little tab. A little weekly expense tracker. Just interesting papers. This is a cutoff of one of the pages. So I just made a little, you can journal on it. It's got, I backed it because it's pretty thin, some of this paper. I backed it with some packing paper. In the center of each signature, I got a few little charms. There's the back of that tracker. This is a book page, and it just tucks under this whale tail punch. I just put a little flower on it. A little spot to journal. This is cute. I made a few of these before I put this one in here so I could add it back to my stash, because this is a good little make. I don't know where I saw this, but it's all these papers added on as as pockets. Even this one here with the vellum. This I just made out of some Tim Holtz paper. little die cut on here with different, I think that's wallpaper on the top with the distressed tape. And then the back, it overlaps and goes in the book. So that's a book page. And then this comes out for journaling. And it just goes on the page like that. Oh, I think that's where that... I had a little extra book. Oh, no, there it is. There it is. I had an extra paper clip on my desk before I started, and I thought, where was that supposed to be? Now I've lost the paper clip. Oh, these are like a receipt. They're kind of cute on a page. And then this is a envelope pocket with the book page decoration. And a little extra sheet tucked in there to journal. So that's the first signature. There's the second signature. That's a book page. That's came in Happy Mail. Thanks, Cheryl. She did some I don't know what you call that. Again, it's through a stencil. And I just made one of these little, decorated it up a little bit, put some sari ribbon on here. Those are little extra scrap papers. Customer order sheet. This is a book page with the, whoops, with the scrappy paper again. It's nice to use this up this way. When I put the little corners on, it goes in that little, oops, there they go. Planner, little decorative paper. This is one of those, I love these. And a little crocheted flower. This is a envelope again, decorated. I think this is some of Eva's digital. I bought a digital kit off Eva for Bohemian Crafting. I think this is some of her papers. I used to decorate this envelope. And it's snapshot with a little magnet. There's the center of that one. Lots of journaling in this one. I just want to decorate enough for interest, but I want someone to be able to, you know, make it their own. There's a, let's see, like a pay envelope. Another, just a little piece of paper, journal on the back of that. And that's like a little tea bag fold. I like these. The paper just opens up. You can journal on it on the inside. And then when you fold it back up, it looks like a little tea bag. And that's one of my papers that I decorate. I just scan them. Oops. I didn't get on the back of that one. There we go. And there's the oh, and this is some of my I put fabric down to make it look like it's a pot with flowers, and then I get on my sewing machine and lower the feed dogs to do some free motion. It's fun. So this is a tuck spot. And then that's the end of that second signature. There's an envelope, a little bit of lace, and this is my dictionary page that I collage napkins on it. There's a guest check, little stamping Oh, really distressed on that one. That just slips in there, and you can see the photo through the window. Book page. This is out of a book where there's journaling prompts. It's a little decorated piece of paper, embossed paper, book page. Distressed. There's another little guest check. It's always cute when you put a little lace on there. There's the center of that one. A couple of charms. Little angel. We're coming to the end here now. That's a CD holder, distressed and stamped. A little bit of, it's like a little cluster. Goes over the back. There's some sari material. Back of that page. Oh, I think that was, that's not a napkin. That's I think I waxed a napkin to go on there. I've just been pulling stuff from my stash to make this. This is cute. I made the little corners to go on this book page, and it's these tags. It's made from the tag. That just slips in there. And papers open up, book page, and then you can journal on the back. A little lace. And this is an envelope turned inside out, so the security part really makes an interesting, and I've just embossed, used embossing folder on there, a little stamp or sticker, and then the paper folded so that it shows the writing paper, a little decoration on there. And then the back has another pocket and a little handmade I sewed on there. And this is a handmade envelope, scrapbook paper. This is book page decorated with a little bit of lace for the closure. Just goes under there. So I hope you enjoyed this flip through, and have yourself a wonderful day. Bye-bye.